Namaskar. On behalf of Saptarishi Astro Sutra family, I extend my heartfelt welcome who has joined us today and also in this Guru Purnima because this is the blessings from the Guru Shishya Parampara that we are putting forward in this YouTube also and on the occasion of Guru Purnima, our esteemed guest, Dr. Arjun Pai, needs not very big introduction because in the world of Jyotish, who are actually studying Jyotish, they definitely know who Dr. Arjun Pai sir is, and also his understanding on classical astrology and his research-oriented approach. Today, in the world of astrology, you are seeing the shortcut astrology like one-liner. They are giving out one-liner, and they are not able to ex- explain the people how those predictions are made. In this part, this is totally different approach what we see from Dr. Arjun Pai sir. Not only Nakshatra, people know him from the research he has done in Nakshatra, but definitely the D9 and more crux of astrology, the deep insight and how explanation is given by sir. I will give the entire stage to the sir and we will move forward with the session. Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Namaste to everybody. So, don't call me Sir, Guruji, Swami, and no other names. Just call me either Arjun or you can call me Dr. Pai, whatever you feel, because that is not the titles that we need to put on our forehead to be able to learn. We are all students of Jyotish, aren't we?
Definitely.
Right?
Okay,
So, we'll
sure,
continue, but
sure.
I prefer that people call me Arjun. That's my first name. And if you want to feel more little formal, call me Dr. Pai. That is fine. All right.
Okay, sir.
But Suraji, great. Thank you for having me here for this session
And sir, there
on
is a
the.
request also,
Sure.
if it's okay with you. I want
Yeah.
you to just in a short span to just explain how you turn to astrology and the way you're approaching to the astrology because people try to find shortcuts, which is the best way to predict. I'm not quoting any paddhati, but I just want to know how have you gone to the astrology so deep diving into that and then giving out the researches because the way you explain, I've seen all the videos that is available on YouTube in any available channels. So I want to first get the glimpse of it, and also because these students are entirely new, so they get the gist that astrology is not the work of 3 or 4 months or a year. It's entire generation that is put into it. Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay. I'll keep it brief. Again, it's not about where I started my journey. It's about where we want to be. Instead of saying, where we started, let us talk about how you can get to a place. It's not about, see, Jyotish Vidya can never be mastered or learnt in one lifetime. It is something that has to be there with you and you are passionate about it. And that will pull you along. But let us get into the topic today because, instead of talking about me, I am not important. What is important is the Vidya,
Yeah, sure, sir. Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah,
So, Vidya is the most important. That is where we will focus on today. Because where you can get Vidya is there are so many classical books that are available. And my only suggestion at the outset is please go to basics of Jyotish, which I am still learning.
that's
It's been
yours.
so many years and I'm still learning the basics. I've not gone into any advanced studies. Basics has beautiful unfoldment you will find if you're just sticking to the basics. Basics is foundational astrology.
Sure, sir.
So with that, today we will start on a topic which is foundational astrology. Nothing that anybody will have to talk about. I'm not going to talk about anything complex, but we will talk about very simple concepts of Jyotish.
Sure, sir.
Very simple that anybody can utilize this and will be able to say, wow, this is fantastic. Okay, that
Okay.
is what is simplifying Jyotish.
Sure, sir.
Okay, I'm sure that Suraj has been teaching you on BNN.
I'm
So today I'm going
trying
to
to
talk
share.
about,
Yes, sir.
yes, that's great. So I think that basics are already there, some of those basics. So let us revise some of the things that he has already probably taught to you, and you have learned from other teachers as well. Okay. So today we are going to discuss something about Rina. Rina means debt. And what kinds of debt have been there and how to look. We will not go into all of those, but we will start with the basic. There are Rina Traya. Rina Traya means there are three Rinas which are very prominent that can be seen even in Vedic astrology in a chart. Okay, five originally, but Rina Traya are the three most important. So the three most important debts that we have to address in our lifetime is Deva Rina to the deities, Pitru Rin to our ancestral spirits, and the third is Rishi Rin to the rishis. Then there is two more Rinas which comes as a part and parcel in everybody's chart. That is Acharya Rina or Guru Rina, your teacher or all your teachers, and Pitha Mata Pitarina, which is to your parents. So that will be there for your life because we are always indebted. And there's one more Rina people talk about is Brahmana. Brahmana is to those educated people, Brahmana Rina. That's why we do, whenever we do any puja or any uh, remediations, usually we have to feed the Brahmanas. We have to feed the cow. Otherwise, no sankalpa that you have done for getting the benefits is not complete. That's what is believed in the Shastras. Now, today I will speak about the Rinatraya, which is the most important three. I told Deva Rina, Pitri Rina to our ancestors, and Rishi Rina, the debt. Now, when we are giving Tarpanam, Tarpanam means we are giving oblations. There is a way of trying to show gratitude. We show gratitude by the flow of water and how the water flows from your palm, that gratitude is established. So, you know, the Devarina always has to flow from the four fingers. So water has to flow in this direction and it has to flow like this. Generally, you're facing the east and the water has to flow like this. So that is called as Deva Tarpanam. What about Pitri Tarpanam? The water has to flow between your thumb and your index finger this way. And in which direction it has to flow? South. South is the direction of our ancestors. So if you are facing towards east, you give Deva Tarpanam by water flowing through the four fingers. If you turn it, it is going through this point here. That is Pitri Tarpanam. And then there is Rishi Tarpanam, which has to come from in between here, this part. It has to flow like this towards the north. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for anything to do with Pitris, we have to go to the ninth bhava. And the ninth house is very much important to see. The primary house for Pitris is the ninth house. And you will also have to see Surya, Ketu, right? And Dwadashamsha. We are not going into all of these things, but I'm just saying additionally to the ninth
Yes.
house, you have to see the position of Sun, Ketu, and the Dwadashamsha is a Varga chart.
Yes.
We'll not go further into that, but this is the ninth house. Deva and the oblations that is given goes to your fifth house. Especially your Kuladevata can be seen from the fifth house. Your mantra sadhanas, Mantreshwara is sitting in the fifth house. So anything that you do chanting for the devatas is going to be giving you the results in the fifth house. I think there is somebody wanting to be admitted here. Suraj, yes, okay.
Yes, sir. I'm taking care of it.
Right. Now, when it comes to the rishis that we'll be discussing today, is going to be, again, when we look at devas, again, Jupiter becomes important, fifth house becomes important in the chart, right? Jupiter is the main karaka.
Yes, sir.
So in the Veda Vyasas Stotram, it says Devanam cha Rishinam cha Gurun Kanchana Saniva Buddhi Bhutam Trilokesham Tam Namami Brahaspatim. So both names are coming, which means Devanancha, Rishinancha. When you are taking the name of Devas and Rishis, Jupiter becomes the main Karaka, the significator. So where do we see our debt towards the Rishis? And every Rishi is given, when a mantra is recited, they are called as Drishtas. See, there is, when we talk about Guru, Guru is the highest pedestal, highest. And that's why nobody should easily call anybody Guru. That's why I don't like Gurujis and not, because that pedestal is very high for anybody to achieve. But there are so many layers to go to become a Guru. We start with Upadhyay is one word. Next, Adhyapak, another word. Acharya, another word. Pandit, another word. Drishtha, another word. Maharishi, another word. And beyond Maharishi comes Guru. So we are, even Drona was an Acharya.
Yes.
It's called Dronacharya. Kripa in Mahabharata was also an Acharya, Kripacharya. So remember, somebody who's skilled in something and is giving you is an Acharya. Pandit is somebody who has a lot of knowledge in that area. But what about Upadhyay and Adhyapak? We are instructors giving information. So beyond that is a Drishta, somebody who can visualize and give you an insight is a Drishta. So the Maharishis were Drishtas. They have visualized the mantras and they have given to us. So every Maharishi who has given us a mantra, for example, the Savitri Gayatri mantra is visualized by Vishwamitra Rishi. So you always, whenever you say Vishwamitra Rishi, Gayatri Chandaha, okay, then Savitur Devata sitting in the heart, right? Then there is
Yes.
Bijaha, which is the sound frequency, which is in your Manipura chakra, solar plexus. Okay, Shakti, The Shakti is the one which gives you the direction in which the mantra should guide you. The Shakti is sitting in Swadhisthana Chakra. And finally, a guru can give you what is called as the master key to unlock that mantra is called as Kilaka. Kilaka is like a lock. Many paramparas have locks.
Definitely.
So the Maharishi is always sitting on your Sahasrara Chakra. And through him, the Saptarishis are sitting here and guiding us in our Agnya Chakra, the command center. The 7 stages who are guarding Dhruva. Dhruva Tara is the Tara which is sitting at the Sahasrara. So whenever a mantra is recited, the Rishi becomes the Dhruva. Saptarishis are guided by Dhruva. And the 7 Rishis are guiding this chakras below you. So Chandas is the poetic meter. Gayatri is 1 Chandas, 24 syllabled. Anustu, 32 syllabled. Brahati, Pankti, Jagati. These are, so the 7 horses of Surya are the 7 syllables, the poetic meters. Gayatri is one of them. So there are 7 poetic meters. So the poetic meter is guided by the Vishuddhi Chakra, which is the throat chakra. Here is the purification, isn't it? That's why Shiva kept the halahal in his throat.
Yes,
he never brought
definitely.
it inside. He didn't ingest it. That's why he's called as the blue-throated god, Neelakanta Mahadev.
Yes.
So Chandas is here. Then Devata sits in the heart. So every mantra has a Rishihi, then there is a Chandas, there is a Devata, there is a Bija, which means one seed frequency which powers that, Shaktihi, and then finally Kilaka, which is the Muladhara Chakra has the operating key.
Yes.
So every mantra will resonate with you only when you keep the Rishi on the top of your Sahasrara Chakra. Otherwise, no mantra will be able to have the effect on you the way that you would want, because he is the one who's tuning the frequency of the mantra for your body. So to be able to have the benefit of reciting a mantra, the Rishi Rina has to be addressed. Otherwise, mantras will have no effect, because they have an instruction manual for your manas. That's why it is called Tra. Tra means an instrument or an apparatus to guide you for your mind is mantra.
Yes.
What about nakshatra? It is an apparatus or an instrument to study the sky map, naksha. In Hindi, don't use naksha means it's a map.
Yes. Yeah.
Naksha for what? It's the naksha of the sky. To study the sky, that is why the suffix comes as tra. Tantra. Tan, man, dhan. Tan जो है उसके लिए है tantra. And what about yantra, which is a mixture of tan and mantra is yantra. It's an instrument, a sacred geometry. So whatever comes as tra, which means it is an instrument to study, to perfect, and to manifest something. Okay. If this is understood, is there any doubt that anybody has from this, what I've said?
Yes, sir. If you allow, we can take any questions if anybody has any doubt.
If anybody till now, whatever I explained, then I'll switch to the Jyotish part of it.
You can raise your hand if anybody has any. Yes, sir.
So is everybody understood? First is we are giving Deva, Tarpanam, water, Pitru Tarpanam, Rishi Tarpanam. And finally, when you do this, when it goes from here, it's Brahma Tarpanam, the creator.
Okay. So there is a question if you allow
Yes,
us.
please.
Yeah. Arjun Jain ji needs to ask a question. And by the way, sir, we never disclosed what we are going to teach. The same question when he joined was asked by him, which the answer was given by you right now. Yes, Arjun ji, please.
Sir, can I speak in Hindi?
हाँ, हिंदी में बात कर लीजिए,
Yes.
मैं अंग्रेजी में जवाब देता हूँ, so that everybody who are also the
जी
viewers
जी
will be
हाँ
able to.
हाँ I can. सर, ये आपने बताया पितरों के लिए अपन साउथ को लेते हैं और देवों के लिए अपन पूर्व दिशा को ईस्ट को लेते हैं और ऋषियों के लिए अपन नॉर्थ को लेते हैं। तो व्हाट अबाउट
हाँ,
द वेस्ट पश्चिम दिशा के लिए क्या
ब्रह्म,
क्या कुछ है सर? पश्चिम
ब्रह्म,
ब्रह्मा
ब्रह्म, ब्रह्म।
ब्रह्म तो ब्रह्म तो एनी तर्पण ऑफ ब्रह्म, एनी टाइप ऑफ तर्पण ऑफ ब्रह्म या लाइक
What I
दिस
said, it
पीछे
should
की
come
तरफ
like
से करते
this.
हैं इस
ऐसे करते हैं।
फॉर ब्रह्मा। And sir, one more thing,
Okay,
sir, what is how we find Shrap and Rin in horoscope? How we
I'll explain.
मतलब हाँ जी जी प्लीज।
मैं आज अभी बताता हूँ, मैं उसको क्लियरली आपको समझाऊंगा कि शाप क्या होता है और ऋण क्या होता है।
नहीं, how can we find कि this is a curse or this is Rin in horoscope? मतलब
इस
कैसे हम उसको कि ऋण है या
एग्जैक्टली
कर्ज?
हाँ, वो मैं आपको बताता हूँ, इसलिए मैंने बताया था कि जो ज्योतिष जब पढ़ते हैं ना, तो हमारे पास वर्गा भी होता है, एक पर्टिकुलर वर्ग में जाके हमको देखना पड़ता है कि ये शाप है, ये पुण्य है, कि ये पाप है, कि ये दोष है, ऐसा हमको वहां से पता चलता है।
तो सर
जैसे कि
D60 क्या
हाँ,
है?
बोलो।
D60
नो, डी
मतलब
ट्वेंटी में
हम
आपको देखना पड़ता है देव का शाप, और देव का
देखा।
जो बेनिफिक्स है, विमशांश बोलते हैं उसको,
ओके ओके
D20 चार्ट।
D20 ओके
वो एक अलग दिन बात करेंगे। आज क्या बात करेंगे
जी
पता है, कि D1 से ही हमको कैसे पता चलेगा
Sure.
और कौन से ऋषि के पास हमको जाना पड़ेगा। आज देव ऋण के बारे में नहीं बात करेंगे, पितृ ऋण के बारे में नहीं बात करेंगे, पितृ दोष के बारे में नहीं बात करेंगे, हम बात करेंगे खाली आज ऋषि के बारे में,
Okay, sir.
है ना।
Sure.
तो देवानांच ऋषीणांच गुरून् कांचन सन्निभम बुद्धिभूतम त्रिलोकेशम तम नमामि बृहस्पतिम। सो देवों को और ऋषियों को अगर हम we have to, then the main channel through which we have to go is Jupiter, Brahaspati. That's why he is also called as Brahmanaspati.
Brahmins.
He is
Yes.
also called as Vachaspati, Vak Siddhi, and other things, sacred speech. Okay, now I will go and explain to you कि ऋषि का ऋण कहाँ पे होता है। जैसे मैंने बोला है कि 5th हाउस देव ऋण, 9th हाउस पितृ ऋण, प्राइमरी कारक। Rishi Rin is seen from the 12th bhava, 12th house, 12वां स्थान. Because we also see meditation from the 12th house, we see ashram from the 12th house, we see hospitalization from the 12th house, we also see imprisonment, jail from the 12th house. So we are all in a cage, मतलब एक पिंजड़े में बंद हैं हम।
Yes, sir.
और ये कैसे पता चलता है? जो अपना आत्मा को पिंजड़े में बंद है उसका नाम भी देखो, ये जो चेस्ट जहां पे है, ओके, दिस पार्ट इज द चेस्ट, एंड वी से द सोल इज हियर, द सोल इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ फ्लेम। एंड इंग्लिश में इस पार्ट को क्या बोलते हैं, ये बोन्स को, ये
Uh,
बोन्स
s-
जो छाती का जो
rib cage. Rib
रिब
cage.
केज, व्हाई इज इट
Yes.
कॉल्ड अ केज, व्हाट इज इट, पिंजड़ा है ना, रिब केज,
एकदम.
व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड अ केज, आत्मा का
Because
पिंजरा है, इट
आत्मा
इज
का.
हैविंग द
Yes.
आत्मा इज केज्ड।
Yes.
एंड 12th भाव जो है मेडिटेशन भी है, 12th भाव इज ऑल्सो स्लीप, 12th भाव इज ऑल्सो योर बेड प्लेजर्स, 12th भाव is also your exit strategy. 12th भाव is also, in certain Nadi traditions, they say it is the lagna of your past life, past immediate
Yes,
previous birth.
definitely, sir. In Bhrigu Nandi Nadi, it's stated, and many Saptarishi Nadi also state that.
So that means this is the blessing of the Rishi, that's why we are taking birth. Now, who has asked the Rishis to come and sit in the firmament in the Saptarishi Mandala? The Devata is Varuna. Varuna is
Okay.
instructed them to guide this humanity. Varun, Devata. Okay, now let us switch gears because काफी एक्सप्लेनेशन दे दिया ऋषि
Yes,
रेन के
sir.
बारे में। 12वां घर है जिसमें 12th natural 12th house is Pisces of the zodiac,
Yes.
which is ruled by Jupiter, and the exaltation उच्च राशि of शुक्र, शुक्र उच्च मीन में जाता है और उसका
Yes.
Guru Brahspati is there. So two gurus are controlling that house, which is Meena Rashi. Mesh Rashi. Not Mesh, sorry, Meena Rashi. Pisces. So now you know that that is the high point for the gurus to guide you from the 12th house. Now I'll give you a little bit more. What do you see? The Kendras from any house. The Kendra, which means the
Okay.
square houses, Kendras,
Yes, sir.
are the seat of the Dhi Shakti. The seat of the Dhi means any Sanskrit word which ends with Dhi. The Shakti is with Guru Brahaspati. So he is the
Okay.
maker, the preserver. So first house, first bhav जो है is buddhi. For that house, the intelligence of that house is in that first house. For any house, whatever the karaka of that house is, what it signifies, the intelligence resides in the first house. That's why it's called buddhi. And that buddhi is governed by two principles. One is Prithvi Tattva planet, Budh, Mercury,
Yeah.
and Akash Tattva planet, Jupiter, which gets directional strength in the first bhava.
Yes.
दिग्बली हो जाते हैं
Digbal.
बुध
Digbali.
और
Yes.
गुरु
Both.
भाव में. So anyhow you see, wherever it is, that becomes the buddhi. Wherever Mercury is Prithvi Tattva, which is the lowest element, and the highest element, which is Akash Tattva. Budh or Guru, all that buddhi.
Good.
Next Kendra, fourth house, is called Shuddhi, purification, cleansing. So कोई भाव से उसका चौथा भाव जो होता है वो जल भाव होता है. जल वहां पे ज्यादा उसमें है और जल ही है जो हम चाहते हैं कि वी गो फॉर अ होली डिप. गंगा स्नान करके आगे,
Yes.
यमुना स्नान करके आगे, गोदावरी, तप्ती, नर्मदा, सिंधु, कावेरी,
Yes.
various rivers we go for cleansing. तो जल राशि में whatever the राशि is, the fourth is Shuddhi. So who
Wow.
gets directional strength? Typically, two of the
Yes.
water planets, Moon and Venus. Moon
Moon and Venus.
is Chandrama and Shukra.
Okay.
जो सातवां भाव होता है धी का होता है. धी शक्ति ऑफ वृद्ध, वृद्धि लेके
Yes.
आता है वहां. तो कलयुग में कौन वृद्धि लेके आता है आपके लिए? शनि
Rahu.
और
Yes.
जो जिसको दिग्बली बोला जाता है 7वें भाव में. They get directional strength in the 7th bhava. So can you achieve anything materialistically without Rahu? Or whether you will be able to find stability and have peace of mind without Shani in today's
No.
times?
No.
No. तो वहां पे आपका वायु तत्व बहुत पावरफुल. 7th भाव वृद्धि का है. और फाइनली 10th हाउस दशम भाव सिद्धि का है. क्या आप व्हाट आर यू हियर टू अकम्प्लिश? क्या आप प्राप्त करने आए हैं यहां पे? आपका 5 कर्मेंद्रिय और 5 ज्ञानेंद्रिय 7 मिलके 10 है. You have to completely enjoy the 10 facets, then you go to the 10th house, which is Siddhi. That is your spiritual attainments on this plane. So 4 धी हो गया.
Yes.
Guru manages the धी, buddhi, shuddhi, 4th house, 7th house vriddhi, and 10th house siddhi. 10वें भाव में 3 ग्रह डायरेक्शनल स्ट्रेंथ, सूर्य, मंगला एंड केतु. दे फाइंड देयर डायरेक्शनल स्ट्रेंथ, मतलब दिग्बली हो जाते हैं जब वो 10वें भाव में होते हैं. एंड दैट
Yes.
इज अग्नि. तो पहले जो भाव है, जो भी, दिस इज यूनिवर्सली यूज्ड अक्रॉस इन एनी फॉर्म ऑफ ज्योतिष. ओके.
Yes.
पहला भाव जो है उसमें मैक्सिमम पृथ्वी तत्व और आकाश तत्व का प्रेजेंस इज मोर. एंड द प्लैनेट्स व्हिच गाइड दैट फर्स्ट भाव इज बुध एंड गुरु,
Jupiter.
बृहस्पति,
Yeah.
जुपिटर. इसलिए whenever we get up in the morning in the Brahma Muhurta, why do you have to do things in the Brahma Muhurta? Because at Brahma Muhurta, just before sunrise, 1.5 hours typically, it is exactly 1 hour 36 minutes before the Brahma Muhurta begins. That is when you have the power in the first house or in the second house of mantra sadhana.
Yes.
ध्यान करो, जप करो ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में. Because what jap and ध्यान is Jupiter, jap is Budh, Mercury. Repetition of something,
Mercury.
बार बार रिपीट करना क्या होता है? बुध का कारकत्व है. पैरेट ग्रीन इन कलर बुध का कारक है,
कारक तत्व.
इसलिए
Yes.
वो आपको रिपीट करता है.
Yes.
जो मिमिक्री करता है, जो आपको हंसाता है मिमिक्री करके, वो भी बुध का कारक है. सो किसी को इमिटेट करना, किसी को कॉपी करना, किसी का स्टाइल कुछ ये करना, ये सब बुध का कारक है. ठीक है. तो
Yes, sir.
बुध इज रिपीटेशन, जुपिटर इज ध्यान. तो दिस इज द बेस्ट to do in the morning in the Brahma Muhurta, because they get directional strength in the first house. When Surya is in the first house, that's when Brahma Muhurta is typically operating. Or
Yes.
sometimes if you are closer to the equator, it would be in the second house of Vak Siddhi. So is everybody clear with this 1, 4, 7, 10? बुद्धि,
Yes, sir.
शुद्धि, मतलब कोई भी घर को आपको शुद्ध करना है तो फिर उसका उपाय नहीं करना है, चौथे भाव का उपाय करना पड़ेगा. चौथे भाव को जाके वी हैव टू प्यूरिफाई, वी हैव टू क्लेंस.
Yes.
वृद्धि के लिए क्या है? 7वां भाव.
7वां भाव.
और सिद्धि प्राप्त करने के लिए 10वां.
10वां भाव.
सिंपल. तो अगर गुरु का ऋण शुद्ध करना है, शुद्धि करना है, तो कौन सा भाव हो गया? अगर 12वां भाव, तो तीसरा भाव हो
Third.
गया,
Third
थर्ड
भाव. Yes.
हाउस. एंड गुरु का ऋण को वृद्धि में बदलने के लिए कौन सा भाव विल बी इंपॉर्टेंट?
6th.
वृद्धि, 6th हाउस, छठा भाव. एंड सिद्धि प्राप्त करने के लिए ऋषियों का ऋण पूर्ण करके सिद्धि प्राप्त करने के लिए, सिद्धि इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट साधना, साधक साधना, okay, is two things. Anything that you have mastery over and through which you can earn a living also is sadhana.
Yes.
ज्यादा पूजा पाठ करने वाला इंसान नहीं हूं, आपको दिखता होगा, but
Yeah, I
I
do know.
use Jyotish as a sadhana. I'm a sadhak of Jyotish. For me, reading a chart or giving such lectures itself is my prayer, my worship. मैं कोई गुफा में जाके बैठना इधर उधर नहीं करता हूं, मेरे को यही, दिस इज माई डिवोशन, दिस इज माई वर्शिप, दिस इज माई देवता, गुरु
Great.
विद्या.
Yeah.
और ऋषि ऋण के लिए स्वाध्याय, स्व स्व अध्याय इज सेड इज द बेस्ट. व्हाट इज इट? रीडिंग द स्क्रिप्चर्स, वेद, पुराण, उपनिषद, रामायण, महाभारत, हमारा इतिहास, ये 5 अगर आप करेंगे, यू आर गोइंग इन द लाइन ऑफ ऋषि. को ऋषि का जो ऋण है उसको पूर्ण करने के लिए वी हैव टू डू अध्याय, स्व अध्याय.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the 10th then? What is the siddhi for the
9th
12th
house.
bhava?
9th house.
So we have got 3 things: 3, 6, 9. Number koi something is flashing for you. I
Yes.
take you to Nikola Tesla, who said, if you know the secret of 3, 6, and 9, you have the key to the universe. This is his words,
Yes.
quote unquote. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest scientists, I call him a rishi. He wanted to do a lot of things for free. Today, if Nikola Tesla would have it, electricity would be using cell phones, but the greedy people, businessmen, wanted to milk us. And today we are still paying for electricity. We are paying for cell phones because mobile technology, most of them would have probably been free for many of us.
True.
AI would have come long back because that is super intelligence. So,
Yes.
3, 6, and 9, are you getting it? So, by
Yes.
knowing that you're doing 3, 6, 7. Now everybody says, okay, why are we learning about Rishi Rina? How will that help us in our life? For which you have to little bit interplay with. Everybody somehow is interested in dhan, prapti,
Yes.
vriddhi, progress, which are the basic houses for dhan in your Jyotish Shastra. Which 2 houses are the most prominent for wealth creation that you have learned?
2nd, 11th, and also 6th.
2nd and 11, correct?
Yeah.
Now, 2nd and 11, Bhavat Bhavam of the 2nd. Bhavat Bhavam, आपको पता है कौन सा?
Yes. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Same number of houses that you count from Bhavat Bhavam.
Yes.
तो 2nd house का Bhavat Bhavam कौन सा हो गया?
3rd.
3rd. 2nd from 2nd house.
Yes. Yes.
2, so 3 हो गया. 11th भाव का Bhavat Bhavam कौन सा है?
9th house.
9th house. और 6th भाव का Bhavat Bhavam कौन सा है?
12th. 6th from 6th.
11.
11th. Yes. 6th. Yeah.
तो आपने देखा. So basically we are coming back to Rishi Rina and Shuddhikarana by just knowing that wealth can be released ultimately if you see 3rd bhava, because it's Bhavat Bhavam of the 2nd bhava, and 9th bhava is the Bhavat Bhavam of the 11th bhava. तो किसी ने अगर खाली 2nd house and 11th house धन योग के लिए देखा है, you are missing the higher octaves of dhan. Dhan is not only about money and finances and jewels and bank account. Otherwise, we will not have the concept of Ashtalakshmi.
Yeah.
अष्टलक्ष्मी में विजय लक्ष्मी है फॉर सक्सेस, धान्य लक्ष्मी विच इज देयर फॉर फूड ग्रेन्स, धैर्य लक्ष्मी और वीर लक्ष्मी फॉर करेज, विद्या लक्ष्मी फॉर एजुकेशन, संतान लक्ष्मी फॉर children, Aishwarya Lakshmi for all round success. Then we have Adi Lakshmi, who is the eldest of them, who instructs and gives guidance. Then there is Dhana Lakshmi, which is one of them. And there is Gaja Lakshmi for name and fame and recognition. तो जो लोग धनलक्ष्मी के पीछे पड़े हुए हैं, खाली आपको, you are only one element out of 8 elements.
Yes, sir.
How many directions we have? 8 directions. How many Digpalas we have? Digpalas. If you take 2 more dimensions up and below, which would be Dasha Digpala. But Ashta Digpalas are the governing, and we have Ashta Lakshmis. And who are the protectors? Ashta Bhairavas. The 8 directions are protected by the Bhairavas.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so now are you getting it? 3, 6, and 9.
Definitely.
And 11. Now, the Bhavat Bhavam of Rishi Rina, 12th house. 12th from 12th is
11th house.
11 again. 6 from 6 is 11 again.
11.
मतलब आपका सब कुछ जो desires है लाइफ में, even in KP astrology they say 11th house is for anything that you have to gain from.
True.
Now, I will simplify this rule for you. जो प्लैनेट 12वें भाव में बैठा हुआ है आपका कुंडली में लगन से, एड इज सिग्निफाइंग 1 राशि. अगर सूर्य बैठा हुआ है 12वें भाव में, it is Kashyapa Rishi. So that means it is everything. Who is Kashyapa? Where do you have to visit? You can visit Kashmiru. Kashyapa Miru is Kashmir. It was Tapo Bhumi of Kashyapa Rishi, Kashmir. Miru means what in Sanskrit? Lake. It's the land of lakes. Okay? So that is why Kashmir Shaivism is very top. Why? Surya. Surya is associated with the Shiva.
Shiva.
And Shaivism is definitely different Rupa in Kashmir. Because it has got even Sharadamba, which is Saraswati Mata's land also.
Yes.
It is the most debated, most fought over, because that land is got the genesis of our origin. Jahan se hum aaye the, because Kashyapa is the progenitor for all of us. Because from him, even Adityas have come, and Dithi
Yes.
sons who are Asuras have also emerged. Daityas, Danavas, Nagas, Sarpas, he is a progenitor for the entire universe that we live in, Kashyapa. So Surya in the 12th is usually called as Marana Karakasthana. That means that Surya in the 12th, you have to do a lot of repentance and give oblations to Kashyapa's generations. So who is one of Kashyapa's Adityas? Who is one of the most recent Adityas who has come to the earth plane that we know from Itihasa? Sri Ramachandra, the solar dynasty king. Suryavamshi.
Yes.
So doing mantras of Ramachandra. Mahatma Gandhi, Surya in the 12th house, doing always Ramachandra's mantras whenever he was alive. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram. Even when he was shot, the last is Hey Ram. Ram
Yes.
Naam ka chakra. Moon in the 12th house, Atri Rishi,
Astro.
Guru Dattatreya. Datta Atreya. From the lineage of Atri, He is called Datta. There are three Atriyas. Datta Atreya, Krishna Atreya, Chandra Atreya. Chandra Atreya is Soma, Chandra, moon god. Krishna Atreya is Durvasa Rishi. And Datta Atreya is Datta Guru.
Yes.
For your ancestral worship, you have to go to Datta. Om Shri Gurudeva Datta. Om Shri Gurudeva Datta. Recite this as many times as you can. Durvasa, he is known for his anger and other things. And Chandra, he is one of the sons of Atri Rishi.
Yes.
Mangala is there. Then who is the Rishi? Bharadwaja Rishi, who is the father of Dronacharya.
So just missed
Yes.
that word. Which is the Rishi for Mangal?
Bharadwaja.
Okay.
Bharadwaj. Okay.
Sure.
Anga Rishi. Angira is also Rishi, but main Rishi for Mangal. I told you, Kashyapa Rishi for the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Atri Rishi for the moon. Bharadwaja Rishi, who is the son of Brihaspati actually.
Okay.
Bharadwaja is son of Brihaspati and the father of Dronacharya. Okay.
Yes.
So the next is Budh, which is the Rishi that you have to go to. If Budh is there, is called Pulatsya. Who's Pulatsya? He is the grandfather of Ravana and Kubera.
Yes.
Pulatsya Rishi. Ravan ka grandfather.
Yes.
The entire nakshatra scheme comes from Pulatsya Rishi's lineage of dividing the nakshatra into 4 parts or 4 padas. There's the teachings of Pulatsya. Okay. Then after that is Jupiter, Angirasa Rishi.
Angirasa.
Angiras, Brihaspati's father, Angiras Rishi. Many shlokas in Rig Veda have been written by Angirasa Rishi.
Yes.
So by listening to the Vedas, that is getting the benefit. Angirasa means charcoal. Angirasa has come from the fire, Agni. So Agni, whenever it's charcoal, you see the burning charcoal inside. The burning charcoal is Angiras. The flames which are coming from a burning charcoal.
Yes.
Then the next is Shukra. Who is the Rishi associated with that? That will guide you to remove the Rina. If Venus is in the 12th house, Bhrigu Rishi. Bhargava. Who is Bhargava in today's modern times from the Vishnu Avatara? Bhargava Rama, Parusharama.
Parshuram. Yes.
He's called Bhargava because he's from the lineage of Bhrigu Rishi. Bhargava. Okay. Then Saturn. See, there is one more Rishi. I want to correct this also. We said for a Mars, it is Bharadwaja. Yes, Gotras of Bharadwaja. But the original Rishi that has to be worshipped is called as Kratu. Kratu. From his lineage also, Bharadwaja is one of the Gotras that comes. But Kratu. Shani, who is the Rishi? Vashishta Rishi. Now can you see something? He is a Kulaguru of Ramachandra's lineage.
Yes.
So every solar dynasty is guided by Saturn, who is Vashishta.
Okay.
Okay. Next, after Shani comes what? Rahu.
Rahu.
Okay. And Budh. Did we discuss Budh? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So Rahu is called as Madhu Chandana Rishi. Okay. And Ketu is Jaimini Rishi.
Chairman.
Rishi Jaimini. Okay.
Sir,
So these are the rishis. Now, how do I? There is also another variation, slight variation. Ketu is also given to Narada Rishi.
okay.
Okay, Jaimini and Narada are both rishis. So you can listen to Narada Purana if Ketu is in the 12th. Why Narada is important? Because remember, every element has been given, every planet has been given an element.
Yes.
Sun and Mars, fire. Budh has been given, uh, Earth. Jupiter has been given Akash Tattva. What about Rahu? Rahu and Shani have been given Vayu Tattva.
By
But Shani is Vayu, Rahu is smoke. Smoke matlab dhoom,
the
smoke. What is Ketu then? Ketu is the void, which means the space element which has nothing there, that void, Nada Brahma is Ketu. And Narada is always moving through all the three lokas. Nobody can stop him. Neither fire can stop him, air can stop him, water can stop him, nothing can stop him. No element can stop. He can move from one element to another freely. Okay?
So there is a question
So, yes,
if
go
when you
ahead,
allow.
please.
So if there is no planet in 12th house, so we have to take the Rasi and its Lord.
If there are no planets in the 12th house, then you have to look at what planet is aspecting it and take that Rishi.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
first is planet posited in the 12th bhava. Second step, if there is no planet, second step is planet aspecting it, graha drishti, on the 12th house.
Okay.
That planet's Rishi. If no planets aspecting the house lord, 12th house lord's Rishi.
Okay.
Okay. And to be able to do the Tarpanam, to that Rishi with the name, with the water flowing through this part.
Okay. Risi Tarpanam.
If you do that, you would be unlocking many little, things of 3, 6, and 9. Because what is 3? 3, as we said, is Bhavat Bhavam of 2.
Second.
Is also Bhavat Bhavam of 8. 8
Yes.
from 8 is also 3.
Yeah.
So what is 8th house? Longevity and death is seen from the 8th house.
2.
Mahakal. The only Jyotirlinga which has a south-facing Swayambhu is Mahakal Ujjain.
Definitely.
Most of the Jyotirlingas are either east or north-facing. The only Jyotirlinga amongst the 12 Jyotirlingas which is facing the south, and that can conquer death, because who is sitting in the south?
Yama.
Who is the regent? Yama.
Yes.
यमा के ऊपर जीत पाने के लिए वो साउथ देख रहा है, बट साउथ देखने वाला गुरु भी, गुरु दक्षिणामूर्ति, वो लड़ने नहीं आया, सिखाने आया है. दक्षिणा मूर्ति, दक्षिण को फेस कर रहा है. शिवा एज अ गुरु. सो महाकाल एंड दक्षिणामूर्ति, they face the south. They teach you what is life after death. That means what is the process of going through that and how you overcome that. Not overcome death, understanding and easing the pain that is there of the feeling of death. ये मृत्यु लोक है. मृत्यु एक सत्य है. यहाँ पे इससे कोई बच नहीं सकता है. मृत्यु is something which is certain.
Yes.
Besides taxes on this planet, मृत्यु is certain. जहां
That's
पे
a
भी वो
great
आपको टैक्स लगेगा.
example.
So are you now open for any questions? If you
So there
have
is
any questions, please.
yes, there's two questions that is has generated in my mind. What if the 12th house, the planet sitting is retro? Does that
Then
changes
it
the rishi
shows
or
more. No, it shows again. There are some rules that I would not discuss today in very much detail. If a planet is retro and sitting in a nakshatra of a planet which governs that nakshatra is also retro, then that retro cancellation will happen.
okay?
This is not what I'm saying. This is given in Meena Nadi.
Meena Nadi. Yes, Meena Nadi.
Meena Nadi is there are two people. There is R.J. Rao, not the
Yes.
R.J. Rao of BNN, I'm saying.
I know.
It's called as Gopal Krishna Rao, which is different from R.J. Rao of Bhrigu Nandi Nadi. And Meena 1, he's called as Meena 1, and Meena 2 is Raghavachari. N.V. Raghavachari. These are two
Definitely.
people who call themselves Meena 1 and Meena 2. So in Meena Nadi, this association has been given.
The association of the Pran they is from the Meena Nadi itself. Yes, sir.
Meena Nadis.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's not go there, but it only shows that there is deeper karmas towards the Rishi Rina. Whatever comes in your 12th house can be seen as Rishi Rina.
And just for the sake of the audience, because I know we will get this comment, like you discussed for Sun, Kashmir, and for Ram, take the name of Ram, for Ketu, study Narad Puran. So, sir, in just a brief one-liner, can you see what other planets like Jupiter, Buddha, so what they can listen or study or chant?
For Jupiter, Dhyan is very good and Rig Veda. See, there is different Vedas which have been given to different planets. This is not, again, my knowledge. This is Bharat Parashara Vara Shastra,
Yes.
Parasharishi. Sama Veda has to be recited and listened to if you have Mangal.
Okay.
Yajur Veda has to be recited or listened to if you have Venus. Rig Veda has to be listened to, or verses of Rig Veda can be listened to or recited if you are from Jupiter. And Atharvana Veda or Atharva Veda for Mercury. Okay, so this can be done. Similarly, if there are certain things which are there with the Rahu is there. Garuda Purana.
Garuda Puran. Yes.
Because Nagas are associated with the Rahu, and Garuda Purana can, but generally people fear Garuda Purana because it talks about what happens after death and the 13 days after death. So people are very fearful about that.
Actually, Garud Puran also has many of the remedies regarding to Lord Shiva and also some major knowledge about gemstones, which in today's world we ignore. You're right about it. Yeah.
And Rahu is there. You can also go to Devi Bhagavata Purana, Markandeya Purana, which talks about Durga Shaptashaki Sloki.
Yeah.
So likewise, you can go to these different rishis. Okay, you can listen to the verses written by them or inspired by them. They are drishtas, they have visionaries.
Fine.
Okay.
And so if two planets are sitting or one planet are sitting, but two planets are aspecting, so things changes. What does
No, the
that
first
show?
primary will always be the planet which is posited, will have a bigger say than the aspecting planets. The only thing that will change a little bit as per Nadi is because of the aspect of the planets, the Devata that is worshipped along with that Rishi might change.
Okay, got it.
Again, that is based on Nadis.
Nadis. Sure.
Okay.
These are the
So you might also see, say for example, Mercury and Mars are aspecting the Sun there.
yes.
Sun is sitting in the 12th. Kashyapa Rishi is the Rishi, but who is the Devata that you have to worship along with Kashyapa Rishi? It has to be Narasimha.
So, Mars.
Mercury is Vishnu Avatara, Mars
Yeah.
is Narasimha Avatara.
Sure.
Because it is aspecting, you have to use, after Kashyapa, you have to worship Lakshmi Narasimha. If
Wow.
Venus is involved, Lakshmi Narasimha will come. So there might be slight variations like that.
Sure.
Okay. Anybody else who has any other questions related to what? Please raise your hand and you can ask me.
Yes,
So
please raise your hand.
Now let me repeat again.
Sure.
The rishis and the Rina, Sun is Kashyapa Rishi. And all solar dynasty kings and other things can be associated with Kashyapa. Moon is Atri Rishi, I told you. So I told you who is the three Atris which are there. Moon is Atri, Durvasa Rishi is Atri, and Datta Guru is Atri. That's why they are called as Atreyas. Chandratreya, Krishnatreya, Dattatreya. Then Mars, I told you, is Krathu and Bharadwaja Rishi. Mercury is Pulatsya. I told you it is the grandfather of Ravana and Kubera. Kubera and Ravana are half brothers. Same father, two different mothers. Jupiter is Angirasa. Venus is Bhrigu. And Parosharama also because he's from the Bhrigu's lineage. And Shukracharya is also from Bhrigu's lineage. That's why Shukra is associated with Bhrigu Rishi, Bhargava. Saturn is Vasishtha Rishi. Rahu is, I said, Madhuchandana Rishi, or in certain traditions they take Pulaha, who is one of the Saptarishis, Pulaha. And Ketu is Narada or Jaimini. Ketu's influence is there. You usually do Jaimini Sutras, you can listen to, you can go and practice Jaimini. Ketu in the 12th. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody has
Feel
any
free.
question? Yeah.
Feel free to
Especially
ask me.
Sandeep sir, because our Gemini expert is Sandeep Tyagi ji. He is one of the student of Sir Mark Boni.
I am not, I am not a Gemini expert at all.
No,
I
definitely.
only know very, very basic. मतलब जो एक बच्चा पैदा हुआ है ना, उतना ही जानता हूँ. I'm not,
So that's your
no
humbleness,
knowledge
sir.
of Gemini.
Yes.
But I really do not know Gemini. I have not learned from the Gemini Sutras. I have learned only a 3-day course from K.N. Rao Sahab, which he did way back in Mumbai when he was there. 3 दिन का एक उसने कोर्स किया था, उसमें गया था. But after that, I have not learned formally or not practicing also. Okay. Yes, Sandeep ji, please go ahead.
Nothing, sir. I think absolutely, this is absolutely marvelous. So simply explained. I think the beauty is simplicity rather than complexity. A lot of people take pride in making things complex rather than simple. Whereas I think, like you said, basics, essentials, and I think connecting them beautifully, you connected them to the entire tradition, to the lineage, to Shrishti, I would say, right? You've taken it right to the level of Shrishti. I think absolutely amazing. Wonderful, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sandeep ji. Anybody else who has any questions or any comments?
Yes, Arjun
Yes,
ji.
Arjun ji.
Sir, सर मैं आपने 12th हाउस केतु के लिए बताया कि नारद नारद या जैमिनी होते हैं। तो सर कैन बी चेंट लाइक नारायण नारायण, और कैन बी, बिकॉज आपने बोला कि केतु का एक नाद है, तो कैन बी चेंट ओम? ओम इज द नाद ऑफ वर्ड। तो क्या रिलेट कर पा रहा हूँ मैं या गलत
देखो,
कर रहा हूँ? मैं समझना चाह रहा हूँ।
सही सही है। दैट्स वाई नाद ब्रह्मा और एकाक्षरी ब्रह्मा इज ओमकार।
हाँ,
एंड
ओमकार ना,
ओमकार
तो
कौन है? हाँ, ओमकार, गणपति इज ओमकार। और ओमकारेश्वर हु सिट्स इन नियर उज्जैन, इंदौर के पास ही है, उज्जैन
Yes,
से
Indore.
ओमकारेश्वर।
जी जी। सर
है ना?
वन मोर थिंग, सर
तो
वन मोर थिंग। जी जी सर। सर जैसे पशुपतिनाथ जो नेपाल में है, तो सर उसके लिए ऐसा मैं जस्ट जानना चाह रहा हूँ, ऐसा बोला गया है कि अगर किसी पे कोई तंत्र वंत्र का प्रयोग होता है तो पशुपतिनाथ जाके करे, तो ये रिलेट करता है सर, या कुछ ऐसा ही है सर? आप इतना बता सके तो।
पंचभूत नाथ है वो वहां पे, पशुपतिनाथ। अभी जब शनि गोचर कर रहा है रेवती नक्षत्र में, रेवती नक्षत्र उसका जन्म नक्षत्र बोला जाता है शनि का। और उसका जो आदित्य उसके साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, इस पुष्यन आदित्य, हु इज पुष्य, पशुपतिनाथ।
Pashupati.
मतलब if you can see now, you have to do something for the mute animals. I'm talking about dogs, cats, stray dogs. उनके लिए कुछ करो, वरना we will have a lot of sufferings. We will see a lot of natural calamities. Because I'm telling you, Shani is the guardian of the animals. And who is the guardian lord? Pashupati Nath.
Great.
है ना? 2012 या 13, I was supposed to travel to go to Kailash Manas Sarovar. All my health checkup, medical test, whatever needs to get the Chinese visa was all done. Just 2 weeks before our tour, there was a earthquake which shook the entire of Nepal, but there was nothing happened to the Pashupatinath Mandir.
True.
There were, places and buildings which have fallen, but that monument, nothing happened, which is just less than a miracle. Similarly, there were flash floods जो आए थे केदारनाथ में.
Kedarnath.
There was a rock which came and blocked at the back of the thing. The water, which would have really devastated the temple, was still, if you go there, you can see that rock which is there. I've not been to Kedarnath, so I can't, neither to Pashupatinath. So, but I'm saying Mahima. All of these will stand for thousands of years. यहाँ पे जो 50 साल पहले बनाया हुआ इमारत गिरते हैं, ब्रिज गिरते हैं, जो अभी अभी 10 साल पहले बनाया हुआ है, क्रैक्स आ जाते हैं, बट look at these monuments that have been standing as testimony for thousands of years.
True.
साउथ में जाओ, हजार 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 साल पुराने वाले मंदिर आज भी खड़े हैं. पता नहीं कितने सुनामी आ सकते हैं, earthquakes, whatever, they have survived the test of time.
True.
Architectural marvel beyond words, है ना? तो कुछ
Definitely.
शक्ति है ना उस जगह पे, वरना ऐसा कैसे हो सकता? सो बुलावा नहीं आया था मेरे लिए, तो फिर आई कुडंट गो टू कैलाश. दैट इज स्टिल ऑन माय लिस्ट. आई शुड गो. मे बी ही हैज नॉट कॉल्ड मी एट.
That's the real reason, sir. Because I have went to Ujjain last year. After that, before my mother's surgery, open heart surgery, I went there. I prayed, and after that, the Pandit said there कि जाओ तुम्हारी मम्मी का सर्जरी बड़ा अच्छा से होगा. Fine. Because see, astrology is definitely a way to check, but when it comes to your own self, we ultimately go down to the Almighty, because anything we can predict is only 50 to 60, at max 70%. 30% is with Almighty, because same planet gives 1000 or lakhs of results. So after that, I tried many times. I was not able to visit. कल जाना है, आज कैंसिल हो जा रहा है. जिस कार से जाना है वो ड्राइवर बीमार हो गया. In fact, the premium train and the things that happened, the Indigo part, Indigo cancelled my flight. So that's not the way. जब तक बुलावा नहीं आएगा तब तक हम लोग चाह के भी नहीं जा सकते. उज्जैन, when you talked about Ujjain, there is a big saying like नो पीएम, कोई राजा या कोई बहुत बड़ा पोस्ट वाला वहां रात में नहीं रह सकता, बिकॉज वहां का एक ही राजा है, वो महाकाल है. दैट्स व्हाट पीपल से. यस सर. एंड देयर इज
अर्जुन सर,
सेम थिंग आपको पता होगा कि जगन्नाथपुरी का महिमा आपको पता है.
डेफिनेटली माय द दीक्षित गुरु is from Jagannath Puri. I am Dikshit to a guru who is also from Chitrakoot Dham and from Jagannath Puri. Yes sir, you continue please sir.
तो आपको पता है all the three people who died from the Nehru clan had been in Jagannath for one night before their death. They stayed in Jagannath for one night. The same thing happened with Rajiv Gandhi. He was in Bhubaneswar before he flew to South Tamil Nadu for campaigning. He was assassinated. Nehru also stayed there. After he came back, he fell very sick and he died. Indira Gandhi was assassinated after staying in Bhubaneswar and coming back to New Delhi. She was also assassinated. Something to do with Jagannath. And there could be some, I don't know what it is.
Kopastami. They all died on Kopastami because there was a rishi, not sannyasi, who protect cows, and they opened fire on the cow. So he cursed that entire the lineage will die on Gop Ashtami, means Gau Ashtami. So each death was on the, means by shooting or by bomb blast, means a death which is not very natural, and that has happened on Gopashtami. And the sadhu also is associated with Jagannath Puri. You're right, because my Gurudev has taught me in that way, like how you can see things like अगर कोई साधु बोल दिया ना, there is also a saying in सुंदरकांड कि साधु अवज्ञा, मतलब साधु का अवज्ञा जो एक्चुअली में साधु है, नॉट दैट द सेम थिंग. बिकॉज व्हेन वी, गुरुदेव क्या कहते हैं कि रावण छला भी, मींस व्हेन रावण केम टू सीता, इट was wearing the orange cloth, that is Bhagwa. So you need to differentiate between who is right and who is wrong. The way you say Guru is the ultimate highest level. The same way to whom I am Dikshit, he says पानी पियो छान के and Guru बनाओ जान के. Just don't just go on blindly, or you are so-called attracted to a person for a certain time period and give him the order of Guru. And दूसरी बात ये कहते हैं कि गुरु आप नहीं बना सकते, गुरु शिष्य ग्रहण करते हैं, ना कि शिष्य गुरु बना सकते हैं. So when you were saying, it was like on the terms of that line, so I just said that. Yes, there is a question from Harsa itself. Harsa?
No, sir, I just wanted to convey my gratitude to Arjun ji and thank you so much for such a wonderful, detailed class. And I had been blindly performing Nyasa before chanting Durga Saptashati. But after, listening to you, I finally understood the real meaning behind those actions. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Harsha ji, for sharing that. Yes, Mohit ji, please go ahead.
So I just want to share a thank you so much, right, for sharing the valuable information. As in the beginning, you mentioned, right, that it will be a wow moment, right? So really, it was a wow moment for me at least, right? So thank you so much. I'm a less of words, right, how to pay the gratitude to you. But yeah, thank you.
I'm very grateful to Mohit ji and all of you. There is a saying in English, when the student is ready, the master appears. And when the students are really ready, the master disappears. So now it is time for me to disappear. You are all ready. The world is yours. Go and conquer this world. With the Vidya, not for conquering people, but conquer the Vidya. We have very little time.
Yes.
And this Guru Purnima, I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir. And I will definitely also, on behalf of all the students, whenever you get time, do savor the blessings of knowledge. Whatever little we can get from you is like a nectar for our entire, not just for me, for entire coming future generation also. Thank you so much, sir. Really
Thank you.
happy to get you and get
Thank you.
blessings from you. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.